Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss Clipper circuit analysis in detail. Here in this circuit this is a parallel Clipper circuit. Why? Because a diode is connected in parallel to the input signal. This is in parallel to the input signal. Input signal Vi is equal to 5 volts maximum, and reference voltage Vr is equal to 2 volts. Now coming to the operation here, only analyze the any Clipper circuit in two cases only. First case is when diode is in on, what is V naught? When diode is in off, what is V naught? Only two cases, right? Now consider here when Vi is equal to when Vi less than or is equal to 2 volts. Why? Because your reference voltage is 2 volts. Now diode D off. Whenever diode D off, current flowing through the circuit I is equal to 0. When I is equal to 0, what is drop across resistor R? VR is equal to I into R. That is equal to 0 into R is equal to 0. So voltage drop across this resistor is 0. Simply it acts like a short circuit. Now V naught is equal to Vi. Remember this case. What is this case? When Vi less than 2 volts, anode less than cathode, diode off. When diode off, V naught is equal to Vi. Now observe the waveform here. When diode off, what is the condition here? Vi less than, here the condition is Vi less than 2 volts. Okay, for entire -5 to up to 2 volts, output follows the input. Simply output follows the input, right? That is the first case. And coming to the second case, what is second case? When Vi greater than Vr, Vi greater than 2 volts, diode on. Why? Because anode greater than cathode. Now this is the equivalent circuit. When anode greater than cathode, diode on. Here we consider the diode is an ideal diode. It acts as a short circuit. Now what is here the output voltage? Here the output voltage nothing but reference voltage, that is equal to Vr, right? So when Vi greater than, another condition is when Vi greater than 2 volts, diode on, output is limited to 2 volts only. Here output is limited to 2 volts only, this one. When Vi less than 2 volts, output follows the input. This is output follows the input. But when Vi greater than 2 volts, output is limited to 2 volts only. Output is limited to 2 volts only, right? Now here some analysis. This is the circuit. Now apply KVL to this loop. What this loop? Vi minus IR is equal to VR. Then I is equal to Vi minus VR by R. Now substitute here, find the VR. What is the drop across resistor? Re, voltage drop across resistor. VR is equal to, that is equal to Vi minus, where this VR is reference voltage. This is the reference, this is the reference voltage. Now the voltage across resistor is equal to 3 volts. Now V naught is equal to 2. Another way of analyzing the Clipper circuit. When output is equal to 2 volts VR, what is the voltage drop across this resistor Re? Okay, voltage drop across this resistor Re is equal to 3 volts. Now coming to the another circuit here, series Clipper circuit. Why this is series Clipper circuit means, here the diode is connected in series with input signal. Okay, now again same two cases only. When anode less than cathode, that is Vi less than Vr, here the 2 volts, diode off. When diode off, current flowing through the circuit is equal to 0, right? Now what is V naught expression here? This is the plus, this is the minus. Now coming to the V naught expression, drop across this resistor, output resistor I into R plus reference voltage, positive reference voltage, or this voltage also called bias voltage, positive bias voltage. That is equal to, current is equal to 0. So I into R also 0 plus VR, V naught is equal to VR 2 volts. What is the condition here? The condition is when diode of output is equal to 2 volts. Now observe, this is the circuit. When diode of anode voltage less than cathode voltage. That means less than 2 volts, input voltage less than 2 volts. For all these cases, what is the case here is, for minus 5 to up to 2 volts, what is output signal? Output signal is VR only. Okay, here the VR, here also VR. For entire this duration, input signal less than 2 volts, right? Next, when input signal greater than VR, now what is V naught? Now again same, calculate the output voltage. V naught is equal to I into R plus VR. V naught expression, output expression. I into R plus VR. Apply KVL to this loop. What is I? I is equal to Vi. This is the diode is short circuit. We are considering the ideal diode. Ideal diode is a short circuit here. Okay. Now apply KVL to this loop. Vi minus I into R minus VR is equal to 0. I is equal to Vi minus VR by R. Then substitute here 2 in 1. Then V naught is equal to, here RR get cancelled, again minus VR plus VR get cancelled. V naught is equal to Vi. So what is the condition here? When diode on, output follows the input. Okay, come to now this circuit. When diode on, when input voltage greater than 2 volts, then only diode on. Now in this case, output follows the input. Okay, this is the case. Output follows the input, right? That means here this clipper circuit, it is clipped off output. This is the output signal. What it represent output signal? It will clip it off below the reference signal, right? Okay, this entire signal is clipped off. This entire signal is clipped off. That means it allows only above the reference input signal. Okay. Okay, indirect question is, design a clipper circuit which allows the reference signal, which allows the input voltage greater than reference signal, or otherwise design a clipper circuit which clipped off below the reference voltage, like this, right? Okay, the same clipper circuit also called as, it allows the input signal above the reference voltage, or it will clip off the input signal below the reference voltage. Like that, for each and every clipper circuit, there are two other names. One is in terms of clipped off, one is in terms of transmission allow, right? Okay, that is about simple clipper circuits. Okay, now consider this is one example problem. Here this is the circuit, right? This circuit here it is. Already there is a potential 5 volts potential, series diode. Now input 0 to T by 2 20 volts input, and T by 2 to capital T minus 10 volt input. Now consider that this is the case when input is 20 volt. Okay, now observe, this one is anode. Now this one is cathode. Without applying input also, diode is in forward bias, right? Now simply apply KVL to this loop. When diode is in forward bias, simply it acts as a short circuit. When it acts as a short circuit, what is the output voltage with respect to this one? With respect to this one is, if there are two sources, one is bias plus 5 volts plus minus, and input plus minus. Both are added. When both are added, then the resultant voltage is 25 volts. That is the first case. What is first case? 0 to T by 2. Diode is in forward bias. Output follows the input, that is equal to 25 volts. Then coming to the whenever input is minus 10 volt, here it is the minus 10, here it is the plus 10, both are with opposite polarities. Then the result one is minus only, minus 5 volt is result. For minus 5 volt, diode is in reverse bias, open circuit. When diode is in open circuit, then current I is equal to 0. When current I is equal to 0, current I is equal to 0, V naught output, V naught is equal to I into R, that is also 0. So T by 2 to capital T, output is equal to 0. So T by 2 to capital T, output is equal to 0. 0 to T by T, output is equal to 25 volts. Okay, these are the similar circuits, right? Okay, this is the positive clipper. Here the name itself positive clipper means positive input signal not appear at the output. So that is called the positive clipper. It allows only negative input signal only. Similarly, negative clipper, that means it allows only positive signal only. It does not allow the negative. Okay, negative input is clipped off. Similarly, biased series clippers. Okay, there is some inbuilt, there is some, before connecting input, there is a bias voltage is applied in series with diode. Depending upon the polarities here, it is a positive bias. For these two cases, positive bias. For these two cases, negative bias. Now, when diode on, when diode off, like that analyze the case. Okay, suppose we are confusing, suppose you may have some confuse. Simply apply KVL to this loop by considering this voltage levels, typical, suppose a given value, suppose. Then if the voltage across diode is VD, if VD is positive, diode is in forward bias. Then calculate the current flowing through the circuit and find out the V naught. V naught is equal to I into R. Suppose diode voltage is equal to negative, diode is in reverse bias, output is equal to 0. Remember this one. Why? Because output is taken across this resistor, parallel resistor, right? When diode on, then only current flowing through the resistor, then only there exists output. When diode off, remaining all cases, current is equal to 0, output is equal to 0. Now coming to the parallel circuit here, simple parallel. Okay, for all positive inputs, diode on, it will pass to the ground. For negative, diode off, negative signal appear at the output. So it is a positive clipper. It does not allow the positive. Similar, it is a negative clipper. It does not allow the negative cycle of input. Now these are all the biased. Positive bias, here it is a negative bias, here it is a negative bias, here it is a positive bias. Okay, already we analyzed this circuit, right? First circuit, I think that is the first circuit, right? For each and every clipper circuit, analyze whether analyze the two cases, whether diode is in on or off. When diode on, what is output? When diode off, what is output? Only two cases, remember here. Okay, these are the simple comparisons between series clipper and shunt clipper. This is series clipper, diode in series with input. This is shunt clipper, diode in parallel with input. Now here important one is when diode on in series clipper, consider the ideal diode. When diode on, it behaves like a short circuit. V naught is equal to Vi. This is important. In series clipper, when output follows the input, that is the question. When output follows the input, when diode on. Coming to the parallel circuit, when diode on, output is equal to 0. Suppose this is connected some reference voltage. Okay, some reference voltage. Now output is equal to given reference voltage. So when diode on, output is equal to 0 or reference voltage. Now we are exactly opposite here. Observe a third point. In series clipper, when diode off, output is equal to 0 or some reference voltage. Suppose this is connected to some reference voltage. Output is equal, diode off, current is equal to 0, I into R also 0, then output voltage is equal to VR, some reference voltage. Here I'm coming to the parallel, when diode off, current is equal to 0, so that it is a open circuit, then there is no drop across this resistor R. Why? Because I is equal to 0, V naught is equal to Vi. Okay, coming to the second way of clipper circuit. The second way of classification is two-level clipper circuits. That means this type of clipper circuit clip the input signal at two independent levels. So far we consider the clipper circuit. All clipper circuits are clipped at one reference level, clipped at one independent level only. But coming to this circuit, this is a second type of clipper, that is a two level clipper circuit. That means this clipper circuit clipped input signal or clipped off the input signal at two different independent levels, right? Okay, now observe here, these two diodes are connected here in opposite fashion here. This is plus and this is minus, and whereas this one is plus, this one is minus. But coming to the bias, both are positive bias only. VR1 is positive, VR2 also positive. But only one condition here, it is VR2 greater than VR1. This is important condition. VR2 greater than VR1, right? Okay, now analyze the circuit here. This type of representation is transfer characteristics of representation, right? This is the Vi versus V naught graph. This is input signal. This is output signal. Remember here. This is input signal. This is output signal. This is transfer characteristics Vi versus V naught. Okay, to understand this clipper circuit, now let us consider the VR1 value. VR1 is equal to 2 volts. VR2 is equal to 3 volts. Right? VR1 2 volts, VR2 3 volts. Now the condition VR2 greater than VR1, 3 greater than 2. Now the condition here, observe here below there is a table here. There is a truth table here. This is called the truth table. Okay, what happened here? Now let us consider the first case. When Vi less than VR1, right? That means now let us consider the typical value here, 1.9 volt less than 1.9. That means when input signal vary from minus 5 volt to minus 5 volts to minus 5 volts to plus 1.9 volt, that is the range. That means from minus 5 to 1.9 or approximately 2 volts. That is the first case. For entire this region, what happened means diode D1 on. Why? Because 2 greater than 1.9. Diode D1 on. What about diode D2? Okay, here it is 1.9, here it is 3 volts. Diode data is in off. Now what happened here? This branch does not exist. Now observe here this branch. Now this is single level clipper here. Diode on, what is output? Output is equal to some reference voltage. It's a parallel circuit. When diode on, output is equal to VR1. So now the condition is V0 is equal to VR1, diode D1 on, D2 off. So for entire this range, that is minus 5 to up to minus 5 to up to 1.9 volt, output voltage is equal to VR1 only, constant reference voltage only. Okay, that is the first case. Now coming to the second case. What is second case? Vi greater than VR1 and less than VR2. Vi greater than VR1 and less than VR2. So that is, this is 2 volts, this is 3 volts. Now the range is 2.1 to 2.9, whatever may be the range. Okay, the range is 2.1 to 2.9. Now what is here? 2.1, here it is a 2. So anode less than cathode, diode D1 off. 2.9, here it is 3, diode D2 off. Both diodes are off. Both diodes are off means both parallel branches are not exist. So simply, and current is equal to 0. There is no drop across this resistor, or output follows the input. So this is the range. During this range, slope is equal to 1. Output follows the input. So this range. During this entire range, output follows the input. Okay. That is the second case. V0 is equal to Vi. And coming to third case, when Vi greater than VR2. So these are the levels. This is 2 volt. This is 3 volt. Now the condition is 3.1. 3.1 to 5 volts. 3.1 to 5 volts. Now here this is 3.1. So diode D1 off. 3.1, here it is 3. So anode greater than cathode, diode D2 on. So this branch does not exist here. Now it is a single level clipper. This will become single level clipper circuit. Now what is here? V0. V0 is equal to VR2 only. Ideal diode. When Vi greater than or is equal to VR2, diode D1 off, diode D2 on. V0 is equal to VR2 only. So when input greater than 3.1 to 5 volts, output is limited to only 3 volts only. So this is called the two level clipper circuits. That means this circuit clipped the input signal at two independent levels. One level is at 2 volts and another level is at 3 volts. Okay, between this range, output follows the input, right? Between this range, okay, here I'm showing the red color, output follows the input. Okay, that is about the two level clipper circuit. This truth table is important. Okay, whenever such circuits are exist, remember this one. At one condition, both diodes are off. Remaining condition, one diode on, one diode off. Remember. Or this is the parallel, right? Parallel clipper circuit only. Why? Because diodes are connected in parallel with input signal. Now coming to the another two-level clipper circuit. Two-level clipper circuits are designed with the help of two normal diodes or two Zener diodes. Whenever we are using two Zener diodes, now here the loop is only single loop. Whereas we are using two diodes, there existed two loops. But here in this case, two diodes are used, two GNR diodes are used, but the loop analysis is limited to only single loop analysis, right? Okay. Here already we know that in GNR diode, when GNR diode is in forward bias, it behaves like a normal diode. When GNR diode in reverse bias, two cases. Less than breakdown, it behaves like an open circuit. Greater than breakdown, it behaves like a reference voltage. Right? Remember these 3 points. First point is when it is in forward bias, it will behave like a normal PN junction diode. And second one is when input voltage less than breakdown, it behaves like an open circuit. Less than breakdown, open circuit. And third one, when input voltage greater than breakdown, it behaves like a constant reference voltage generator, VR. Forward bias, normal forward bias PN junction, forward bias only, right? In reverse bias, two cases. In reverse bias, less than breakdown, open circuit, greater than breakdown, act as a regulator, right? Okay. Now we have the two cases here. During positive cycle, when input voltage less than breakdown voltage of first one. Why? Because observe here, for entire positive, GNR diode 1, Z1 is in reverse bias, Z2 is in forward bias, right? Okay, Z2 is in forward bias. Okay, no need to concentrate. Come to Z1. Whether Z1 is in reverse bias, whether it is in breakdown or not, that is important, right? Now consider the two cases. Okay, Z2 is forward bias having some cut-in voltage V gamma 2. Now Z1 is less than breakdown voltage. It behaves like an open circuit. Now here in this case, what is V0? V0 is equal to Vi only. Now another case, when Vi greater than Vz1 breakdown voltage plus V gamma 2. Suppose here the breakdown voltage is 5.1 and gamma is equal to V gamma 2 is equal to zero point 0.7, total 5.8. So whenever the input voltage greater than 5.8, okay, here I am considering the some typical values, 5.8, then second, GNR diode act as a normal diode having some V gamma. First GNR diode act as a enter into breakdown. It act as a reference voltage generator. How much reference voltage? VZ1, that is equal to 5.1. 5.1, 0.7, that is equal to 5.8. Now output is equal to 5.8. Limited. Now in this case output is limited to 5.8 only. Now in negative cycle, these are the polarities. This is plus, this is minus. GNR 2 enter into reverse bias. GNR diode 1 enter into forward bias. GNR diode 1 forward bias, normal diode having some V gamma 1. If it is a greater than in negative side greater than Vz2, not in breakdown, open circuit, V0 is equal to Vi. When it enter into breakdown region in negative side, remember here, this is plus minus and again this is plus minus, but output is taken, this is plus, this is minus. That's why output is equal to minus of Vz2 plus V gamma 1. Right? Now output is limited to minus of Vz2 plus V gamma 1. Now observe here the waveform. So this is the waveform. Here the waveform here it is when input signal during positive side, when input signal less than Vz1 plus V gamma 2, so that not in breakdown voltage, output follows the input. Okay. When input signal greater than Vz1 plus V gamma 2, output is limited to Vz1 plus V gamma 2. Similarly, negative side, when input signal greater than minus of Vz2 plus V gamma 1, like this range, output follows the input. When input signal less than minus of Vz2 plus V gamma 1, output is limited to minus of Vz2 plus V gamma 1. Like this, we analyze the Clipper circuits, right? Same way, there is some, we can connect in opposite direction also, we get same waveform, same output waveform, right? Here, suppose where in this case we are used like this. This is about Zener diode, and we are connected in Zener diode like this, right? And there is a some series resistor here. Another way of connecting Zener diode. Okay, there is a resistor here, resistor. In this case also we are getting same kind of output waveform only. So this is about the Zener diode clipper circuit, right? Okay. Now main application of Zener diode clipper is, observe here, suppose input is a sinusoidal here. Input is a sinusoidal. Then output waveform already know, up to certain part output follows the input. Then output is limited. Then again output follows the input. Then output is limited. Okay, by observe the input and output waveforms, right? We can say that Zener diode clipper act as a square wave to, sorry, act as a sine wave to square wave converter. Observe here, input is a sinusoidal, output is a square wave. If we are considering the ideal values, okay, then you will get output square wave. Okay, here the only one condition here is you have to choose the input voltage amplitude Vm such a way that Vm always greater than Vz1 plus V gamma 2. Remember this one. That is important condition. For Zener diode clipper circuit, you have to apply the input voltage, peak input voltage, such a way that input voltage greater than V gamma 1, Vz1 plus V gamma 2. Suppose this condition is failed, output follows the input. Input is a sinusoidal wave, output also sinusoidal wave. Why? Because Zener diode not enter into breakdown region. Simply it is a open circuit, so output follows the input. So we have to apply the, you require some clipping action. We have to apply the input voltage such a way that input voltage greater than Vz1 plus V gamma 2, then only we can easily observe the clipping action, right? So this is about the clipper circuits, right? Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you.